Hey, Nick, aka Sport here. Alright, I guess we're going with this take. And welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk a little bit today about equipment and what you actually need to make like YouTube videos. Honestly, you don't need all that much. This is the camera that I usually use for these videos. It is a Nikon Z6. It is very overkill for internet video production, but I like cinematography. I like photography, and I wanted something that would last me for a long time and something that I could use to shoot the Kickstarter video for my board game, hopefully coming out in February. But this is absolutely overkill. The camera I had before this was a Nikon D3300, which it was fine. I mean, it was a good starter camera. It was a very good sort of like training wheels on camera to learn, focus and the triangle of aperture and ISO and shutter speed and all that other stuff. And I like cameras, but if you're not into cameras all that much, if you don't particularly care, a phone is completely fine for YouTube videos. This is a OnePlus 6T that I'm recording on right now, and video quality is much less important than audio quality. I'm recording the audio right now into a smart lav mic from Rode and a Zoom H4n Pro. The Zoom H4n Pro is definitely overkill if you're just using this sort of setup. I'm not even using a tripod right now. I'm just leaning my phone up on stuff to talk. Yeah, so you don't really need to commit that much into making YouTube videos. DaVinci Resolve is a completely free editing app, and it's totally fine for making videos. Like the most I'd say you would actually need, I'm talking to little Nick here a couple years ago, and I wish I could just like go back in time and just shake myself and just say start sooner. I was into YouTube back in like the Charlie is so cool like days. One of my favorite videos ever on this platform was the wine gum experiment. And that was, a potato quality in terms of video, but it was, it had a lot of personality. It was a fun little experiment. And that shit lasted with me, and it wasn't recorded on some sort of, I don't know, some phantom camera. It was probably just a cell phone. And that's all you really need is a phone like this that can record video. The video quality in these things are fantastic. The image quality of phones and cameras, it feels like it's definitely leveling off to a certain extent, at least because it can be as pretty and as beautiful and amazing quality of an image as possible, but we're watching most of these videos on our cell phones or tablets, maybe a good TV, but not usually. Almost every video I watch is on this phone. So recording phone quality video to phone quality watching experience people, it's more than enough. The only things that in Little Nick you would actually need are, I'd recommend a lav mic, I would recommend a tripod, and I survived for years off of a Amazon Basics tripod, and that was more than fine. I only upgraded recently because I have this sort of bracket plate that I attach to the bottom of the Z6, and having a quick release for that is very helpful. But back to the point, you don't really need very good quality video. Gus Johnson recorded everything through his phone for years, and he's definitely has a greater following than I ever will. That's okay. I just want to reiterate the point that equipment shouldn't be the reason to stop you from making YouTube videos. I have some great stuff, sure. Doesn't mean my videos are going to be any better. And that's a big takeaway, is more money put into video and audio equipment. I mean, it helps to a certain extent. Like if you get a lav mic, your audio quality is going to improve dramatically. But then past this point, you can like go all the way up to some sort of XLR or hypocardioid mic, but no one's going to give a shit past this point right here. And as long as you hit that like good enough threshold, it doesn't fucking matter. The things that actually matter are story, so the content that's being delivered to you through the video experience, comedy is definitely a lasting sort of thing that really increases the spread ability of the videos that you make if you make people laugh. Lighting, very important. Just as long as you like get over the dog shit curve. I have like some videos in the very early point of this channel that do not cross that threshold of just looking like dog shit. Those will never go anywhere for the most part, but as long as they're interesting, they can keep people's interest, as long as they're personality filled, then they're gonna be fine. And I wish I could have just fucking smacked my younger self across the head and just say, just start, just go. You've been wanting to do this for so long, just fucking make things. But then again, didn't have the easiest time in the schoolyard. I probably would have been bullied more if I actually started then. But yeah. Better quality equipment does not equal better videos. And it's really good to go through the progression. Start with a small, shittier DSLR before you commit to one of these. Especially because if you realize you just don't enjoy it, if the less money you can commit to it at the start, the better for you and for your future. Yeah. And the rush of getting like some sort of new piece of equipment and wanting to use it for a video, that lasts a month, maybe less. It can only motivate you so far, and the motivation's really got to come in from here, from your clogged arteries. No, you just gotta put shit out, and you can't be afraid to get shit on by the internet, because they will. They're gonna say some mean things. It's gonna hurt your fifis, and you're gonna want to quit a lot because of that. Just power through. It might work out for you. Who knows? All right, that's about it. Peace.